right. Well, I'm very excited about these shoes here. They're the Sloggers waterproof bold floral garden shoes on clearance for $28.99. They are so cute. You're gonna wanna wear them all year round. Plus they're waterproof. Perfect for gardening, perfect for weather, whether it's a little bit of snow, a little bit of rain, some dew. Perhaps you're walking through the grass, like at my house, it seemed to be always, the grass is always wet. And you just wanna slip into something convenient, easy, comfortable, and keep your feet from getting soggy. That's what I say. Sloggers prevent the soggy, and they're so cute and stylish as well. $28.99. Let's go through these beautiful colors here. This is Simple Flowers. So we're seeing some beautiful purples and this tangerine and some taupe in there as well. Here is Multi Pansy. Gorgeous. So we're seeing, again, like those burnt oranges, some pinks, some fuchsias, and then all in this like shiny material that's waterproof, beautiful. This is the Red Poppy. And then I think that has some navy in the back, some green, some red. This is the most limited. Oh my gosh, look at the side view. You're getting so much comfort and technology with these shoes. All right, so again, $28.99, you're saving $6, original price $35. I would like to welcome in my friend Susan Butterworth. Welcome in. Susan has been selling Sloggers at QVC for over 20 years, which is so amazing. This is a brand made in the USA. This is a brand that has been around since 1948. In fact, they used to make these drizzle boots.
Yes, exactly. Hi, Avisha.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
So good. I'm so excited about these fabulous Sloggers because they're all-day comfort support. Look how they mold and bend to your feet. They have a great lug sole in the back, so you're super sure-footed. If you're using tools or in the mud, a little bit of snow, the rain, how about some puddles in Boston? That's where I am right now, visiting my granddaughter and my grandson. And there was a lot of rain and a lot of puddles, and thank goodness I had my Sloggers. But the real beauty, Avisha, is this incredible 7mm insole that gives you so much comfort. What you find out is you've gone outside. You maybe worked in the garden.
Oh, yeah.
You took your granddaughter for a stroll, or you took a dog for the walk. But what you found was, hey, after I did that, I kept them on.
Yeah.
And I think the reason is because this insole. But what we also do is we're sizes 6 through 11. If you're a half size, we want you to size up, and we give you an extra insole, and that's what gives you the most amazing comfort. And I love that you're showing that lug sole, because that's really what bites into the ground and keeps you sure-footed.
Wow. Yeah, it's a really, really great sole here. Wonderful. Now, how you clean these?
Oh my gosh, it's so easy. I have a, I'm at the sink here.
That one got
and
dirty. Were you gardening out in the rain today, my friend?
Yes, I was. I was pre-gardening, and all you have to do is you just rinse them off. So I saw my sister the other day. She was rinsing hers off in the sink. I hope my daughter-in-law is okay with me rinsing them off in the sink. But here it is. They're just going to come back to looking brand new, because the beautiful material, this is our poppy, and the beautiful material that you see right here is basically material underneath a thin coating of rubber. So you just rinse them off and they come back looking brand new every single time.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
these are
beautiful.
going to look the same the day you get them home, year after year, stomping in the mud, like walking through the dirt, through the grass, whatever, hose them off, and they're still going to look like the day you got them home.
Exactly.
The mud and the dirt is
enjoy...
going to go right off of them.
Exactly. So I've also, what you're going to enjoy about them is how comfortable they are, how easy to get in and off, out of. There's no ties, there's no hook and loop. It's just a beautiful, soft lining around your shoe. But I've had these two shoes in a bowl of water for a couple of hours.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
going to show you that I have a cloth that's inside of this sneaker. This sneaker, by the way, is drippy and wet. Now I'm going to squeeze this one out, and you can see
Oh
all the
my
water
gosh.
that came out of that cloth sneaker. Look over here. I've had my slogger in here. This is bone dry. This is what
Wow.
it looks like when it's soaking wet. This is bone dry, and that means you can stay out longer. I even wore these on our summer vacation going clamming
Oh,
because
perfect.
I didn't
Yeah.
want to. I didn't want to walk on the ground. That was too
I
scary
feel
and
like you can
skeevy.
wear these like I don't know. In Colorado, we'd go on these hikes. There'd be rivers and, some
Yeah,
waterfalls and whatnot. They feel like there's enough traction for that. By the way, I tried these on, and they felt to me like a legitimate comfort shoe. You know,
absolutely.
and to be
And
waterproof
it's
as well on top of that. I mean, they were really comfortable, really nice. I felt like I could even walk for miles in these.
absolutely. You know what? When we go on hikes, and I live close to the QVC studio, and when we go on little hikes, the grass is always dewy, or there's always like a bit of mud, or maybe you have to cross over a stream. These
Yeah.
are super comfortable for that kind of activity because you get this incredible insole. You have that lug sole. Whether you're going to use it gardening or not gardening, what you're going to find is that your feet are so super comfortable, and that you're going to sort of say at the end of the day, wow, how did I do all that work? And my feet feel good.
Yeah.
And I always like to say, my mom, who died right before she was 102, these are the shoes she wore for the last 15 years of her life. Because as we get older, the padding on the bottom of our feet gets thinner. She loved that she didn't have to bend over. They were soft and comfortable. And she was a size 8.5, but she always got a 9. I'm an 8. I always get my size 8. And I like to wear, if it's a cold day, athletic socks, or, little, short socks or long socks, because it keeps you a little bit warmer. But also, my true size allows me to also wear a thin sock with these.
Nice. There's nothing more uncomfortable than like having your sneakers and your socks wet. You know what
Oh,
I mean? It's happened to
yeah.
me many a time. I'll be wearing like my sneakers out in the garden, and then I try to hose them off, hose the dirt off. It
Right.
feels yucky. Nobody likes that. Um,
And they never come back to looking good.
Never.
This sneaker, or I always think of like, okay, I'm going to go to church. I have my pretty shoes on. Oh, I see a stick in the yard. I want to run and get that stick, but I know it's going to get little droplets on my leather shoes, and then they're kind of ruined. So keep them at the front door, keep them at the back door. I am in these every single day because I'm always out in the yard. I'm feeding the birds. I'm getting the mail. I'm bringing the trash cans in. And I don't want my feet to get wet and uncomfortable.
Yeah. Now, when you wear these out, do you get compliments?
Yes, because
I bet you do.
they almost look like they're patent leather. And
That's
I
what
think
I'm
people
saying.
look
They
at them,
do. They're so shiny and beautiful. Yeah.
aren't they? And
Yeah.
people look at them and they're like, they're jazzy, they're fun, but they're comfortable, and they really do a job for your feet. They're like
Yeah.
tools for your feet.
Wonderful. All right, so let's go through these colors. This is called Simple
Yep.
Flowers. Gorgeous.
So pretty. And I loved how you were saying there's orange, there's
Purple,
a
there's
little bit of
taupe,
purple,
yeah.
there's blue. Yeah.
Here is,
Super
this is
cute.
called Multi-Pansy.
Yep, and that's our
Beautiful.
black
Big
background.
tropical colors here. The black
Yeah. They
background
look
with
good
the
with
pinks
your
and oranges. Yeah, they match my
they look good with
Mucklucks
your
shirt.
mucklucks.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
that's so cute.
Thank
So
you.
cute.
And then here's Red Pansy. This is the most popular, and I'm seeing like a navy, like a deep navy background, green and
Yep.
red poppies here. $28.99 is the clearance price. That means no reorder. So sizes are 6 through 11. You're saving $6. $28.99 is the price. Susan, thank you so much. It was really, really great meeting you and working with you tonight. You have a good night.
Thank you so much, Asia. You too have a great night. Thank
All
you.
right. That's item number A6.